Alright guys, it's Joel and Sal here with details, and today we're going to talk about how the training process is going, where we're at, and where we plan on going with the business.
Alright Joel, so how long has your brother been working with you so far?
Probably almost a month now.
A month?
Yeah, we've been at it for about a month.
And how's it going?
From my end, I think it's going very well. It's going very well. I'm not seeing there's no issues. He takes direction very well. He's motivated. He wants, we have the same goal in mind, so we're focused on what we're trying to do, and I think we have a good idea of what the partnership needs to look like going forward.
All right, Sal. So 1 month in, is this detailing business? Is this what you expected? Were you expecting something different? Any surprises?
No surprises. Before I joined, we would talk regularly about the business. So I knew what I was getting into. Now, as far as training my eye, that's something else.
What do you mean training your eye? Like catching the little spots?
Catching the things that are the expectation. Getting my eye trained for those things. It's getting used to.
Give me an example of something that you're missing or that you need to practice more for the detailing. So like you're like, dang, I can't believe I missed that again.
Just different, going over stuff and looking at stuff from different angles. That's a big thing on mine. You think you see everything from one point, and then every day I learn a new angle to look at something. So just try to keep getting better every day.
Got it. All right, guys. So business-wise, where you at? Now that you have an employee, is it the same amount of business, more or less?
Definitely our clientele base has broadened in the past month, and then we're also able to take on a lot more work within the allotted week that we have. Yeah. So with daylight savings and the time adjustment, we've lost a little bit of time. So as far as daylight, so I haven't seen a drop off. We've actually seen an increase in productivity and in revenue for the past month, just because with 2 people we're cutting down on our work time, so we're able to fit in more, and then we're also able to do same day. So this past month, I haven't done all the numbers yet, but I want to say we're up about 25 to 30% in revenue.
All right, man. So what's the next step for Sal in the training process?
So when we first started, I have him doing X amount of tasks to learn those and really perfect those, get those really down. And like he said, he's learning different ways and looking at the whole perspective of detailing in a different way. So once he gets a little bit more comfortable with that, then we're actually going to switch his roles of what he's doing. So he'll be doing a new set of roles. He'll be doing, he's going to learn how to use the steamer. He's going to learn how to polish. He's going to learn how to use the Tornador. He's going to learn stain removal processes and techniques a little bit more in depth. So right now he's doing the basics. He's doing vacuuming, door jamming, the washing, wheels, most of the stuff that is really that you can't really cause damage to, and there's not any heavy tools to be used. And he's learning the chemistry. So once we get the tools in his hand, we're going to be far more effective, and productivity is going to go a lot faster, and it's going to really streamline efficiency as well.
What's after that? Let's say Sal gets it down. He could do a whole car by himself following your method. What's next?
So my method of training has always been through, whether it was restaurant, retail, or medical. I always train to duplicate me. I want people to be as effective as me. I want somebody to work just as good or as hard and as fast and as efficient as me. Sal's easy to train. He doesn't take things personal. There's no emotion in it. It's all business. He understands my focus and my long-term outcome for whether it's the car that day, if it's a schedule for the month, if it's client retention. It's all for the best interest of the business and to maximize our profitability and our productivity. So basically I'm trying to make another me, but I have a very, very good foundation to start with, because Sal has management under his belt as well, and Sal has efficiencies under his belt, and analytics. That's not my strong suit, but Sal has that as well. So once Sal's fully trained up, we're really going to start getting sharp, because now we're going to be able to, once he has the technical part done, now it's just about chopping in away at how do we get faster at this? How do we do this better? How do we get more clients? What can we do? How can we get sharper on marketing? So all of those parts of the business are gonna really take us to the next level. So I'm excited for that part. But right now we're taking it slow with the training process because I don't want that to ever come back and bite us where, okay, we're not doing our end from the technician end before we're trying to expand the business and move outward.
Can you give us an idea of the big goal? Get more vans, or just you guys doing as many cars as you can? Have you thought about it?
I'm thinking about it here and there because there's pros and cons to everything. Expansion, you have pros and cons because now you have to manage remotely. Now you have to deal with people's problems because whenever you have more people in an operation, there's always more problems. That's one of the reasons I started detailing, is so I didn't have to deal with that. You know, at one point I was managing 30, 40 people at a time, and just dealing with people, not even work related, just dealing with people's problems interferes with work itself. So with that being eliminated, now it's just the work, me and the client. Now it's the work, me, client, Sal, marketing, promotions, level of service, organization, analytics, efficiencies. It keeps it very simple for us, especially when you're coming from a management perspective that he has and I have, where you have multiple things you're trying to concentrate on all day, and on top of that satisfy your superior. We are our superiors now. We are in full control of everything. So when you have full control, it makes it a lot easier to hit your goal and your target, especially when you know that you're doing everything at the top level or in the best avenue to get you from point A to point B. So with that, we're not looking for expansion in that sense. We're looking for expansion and really targeting a certain type of clientele that we want, and day by day we're moving up the ladder with that. I thought I had great clientele a year ago, which I have all of my good core clientele I still have, but the clientele that I'm getting more and more on a daily basis, even in the past 2, 3, 4 months, has just blown me away to the level of of where I wanted to be when I first started. I never thought that I'd be doing this type of work on a daily basis.
So there you go, YouTube family. Those are our business plans, and just continue to like, subscribe, and share.